This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again. It's going to be only America first. America first. Tonight, for the incredible people of Greenland, we strongly support your right to determine your own future. And if you choose, we welcome you into the United States of America. We need Greenland for national security. And we will make America great again. Thank you, Ohio. We'll not let you down. America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than it has ever been before. God bless you, and God bless America. It's a deficit with Mexico, and we help Mexico a lot. They're essentially run by the cartels.
Trump was always known for thinking big, but was his goal bigger than just being president? Was his offer to buy Greenland just a publicity stunt or part of a much bigger plan? What if I told you that was only the beginning? There are reports suggesting he had his eyes on more than just the current U.S. borders. When Canada, the Gulf of Mexico, and the Panama Canal come into the picture, things start to look very different. Was he trying to turn the U.S. into an unstoppable superpower? Was this part of a hidden strategy to shift global power? In this video, we're diving into some shocking facts that might completely change the way you see Trump's ambitions. Stick around, because what you're about to hear will blow your mind.
To the United States of America, we need Greenland for national security and even international security.
The Gulf of Mexico isn't just about beaches and tourism, it's an economic war zone. This region holds some of the world's largest oil and gas reserves. And guess what? Trump made U.S. energy independence one of his top priorities. During his presidency, offshore drilling restrictions were lifted and USA hit record oil production levels. But here's the real question. Was Trump just securing U.S. resources, or was he aiming for full control over the Gulf's energy? Because whoever controls energy controls the world.
And we're going to be announcing a future date pretty soon. We're going to change, because we do most of the work there and it's ours. We're going to be changing, sort of the opposite of Biden, where he's closing everything up, essentially getting rid of $50 to $60 trillion worth of assets. We're going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
And in the United States, where the Pentagon is reportedly exploring military options for taking over the Panama Canal. A Reuters report cited officials from the Trump administration who spoke about the plan to send American troops to the strategic waterway.
To further enhance our national security, my administration will be reclaiming the Panama Canal, and we've already started doing it.
Panama Canal isn't just a waterway, it's the backbone of global trade, a shortcut between the Atlantic and Pacific that saves weeks of travel for cargo ships. But here's the thing. China has been increasing its influence in Panama, and that did not sit well with Trump. Trump's whole economic policy was about shifting the balance back to the U.S. Some experts believe he wanted to reassert American dominance over the canal. After all, the U.S. built it, controlled it for decades, and only gave it back in 1999. Could Trump have been laying the foundation to take it back, or at least ensure U.S. control over trade routes?
The shores of Greenland. This remote island in the Arctic has a problem now.
We need Greenland for national security. One way or the other, we're going to get it.
Geographically part of North America, Greenland has close ties to the United States. But politically, it's part of Europe. as a part of the Kingdom of Denmark. This wasn't an issue before. The US and Denmark are NATO allies and have long cooperated on the island. Until now.
Donald Trump refused to rule out using military force to take control of the island.
Denmark's prime minister has been racing across the continent, trying to shore up support from allies.
When Trump said he wanted to buy Greenland, the world laughed, but should they have? Greenland is a strategic gold mine. With the Arctic melting and new shipping lanes opening up, this region is becoming a global battleground.
Thanks for watching this far. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel.
China and Russia have been eyeing the Arctic for years, setting up military bases and mining operations. Trump's proposal wasn't just about buying land, it was about securing the US a front-row seat in the Arctic power struggle. If the US controlled Greenland, it could dominate trade, military operations, and resources in the north. Suddenly, Trump's idea doesn't sound so crazy, does it?
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau speaking right now after the U.S. slapped Canada with 25% tariffs. Let's listen.
So today, the United States launched a trade war against Canada, their closest partner and ally, their closest friend. At the same time, they're talking about working positively with Russia, appeasing Vladimir Putin, a lying, murderous dictator. Make that make sense. Canadians are reasonable, and we are polite, but we will not back down from a fight. Not when our country and the well-being of everyone in it is at stake. At the moment, the US tariffs came into effect in the early hours of this morning, and so did the Canadian response.
The US and Canada have always had a close relationship, but under Trump things got tense. Trade disputes, tariff wars, and sharp words between Trump and Trudeau. But let's think bigger. Canada is rich in resources, forests, minerals, oil, water. What if Trump wasn't just playing hardball over trade deals? What if he saw Canada as an economic prize that the US needed to keep under its wing? It's not a crazy idea. Parts of Canada have actually considered joining the US in the past. Could Trump have been testing the waters for a deeper integration between the two countries? Or maybe even something bigger?
Changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
So, was Trump really just another president, or was he thinking beyond his time? The Gulf of Mexico, the Panama Canal, Greenland, Canada. 4 very different locations, but one common theme: power. Trump may not have redrawn any borders, but his interests in these regions tell us a lot about the future of global politics. Who controls trade? Who controls energy? Who controls the Arctic? These are the battles of the 21st century, and whether you love or hate Trump, one thing's clear: he was always thinking big. What do you think? Was Trump's focus on these regions just a coincidence, or was he planning something greater? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video.